Thank you, Marie, for volunteering.
Thank you.
Create a Brilliant Future technique. This is a really powerful process, a fantastic process. I've used this process with many, many clients for many years, helping clients overcome fears, phobias, starting up a new business, in sports. I've helped people even with medical conditions like fibromyalgia. It's a very powerful process that fine-tunes our mind towards what we want to achieve. So Marie, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to achieve. What is your goal?
My goal is to be confident in this transition of career and profession that I'm going through. I'm not thinking very clearly at the moment. I'm slightly out of focus. I know the things I have to do, but I just need to help please Jimmy with this. I recognise there's a change of identity within myself. Having seen myself as a nurse for 25 years, I'm now in a different profession in teaching, and in teaching English it's enabling me to meet a different audience, and with this I want to be able to utilise my other skills, which is digital therapy and things that are, you know, that I'm very keen to develop.
When we're setting a goal, clarity is power, Marie. The more clear we are about what we want, the better chance we've got of achieving it.
Okay.
Clarity is power. The more clear we are about what we want to happen. So we take this area of your life. What do you want to happen? How do you want it to be?
I've gone through a lot of transition and been unsettled. So I think by coming back to being settled and focused on me, I will gain that clarity of my identity and being in the focus in the teaching role. And as you say, if I keep the clarity and focus in one area, then other things will fall into place. It's just they're all a bit scattered at the moment, so I need to bring them in again.
Okay. If we hold that thought. Now, one thing I want you to think about, in NLP world, we've got present state and desired state. Call it present strategy, desired strategy, problem state, desired state, now problem solution. One thing that Marie's doing there is she's talking about where she was in the past. You're reflecting on where you were in the past, what you did in the past, what you don't want to be. The mind can't process a negative instruction. So if you tell someone, don't think of a pink giraffe, what do they think of? So the key is to be very specific. It does not matter, Marie, what's happened in the past. It's all a learning experience. We can draw and underline and think about the future. So I want you to focus on a desired state, on an outcome. What do you want?
I want to
take your time, it's okay. Just think about what you want in that area of your life. You mentioned being a teacher, doing personal development.
Yes.
What exactly do you want?
I want that peace of mind that I know what decisions I'm making are coming from within myself and not from external factors that I've experienced over many years and times. And it's to maintain that continuum. Now, to get to the end of summer, when I will have qualified as a teacher, I need to put a little bit more structure into my aims. And I've just got a little bit off centre with them at the moment.
So we're going back to that present state again. And we're talking a lot about the state of mind. When we talk about state of mind, we talk about areas of our life that in different situations our state will be experienced in a different feeling or be in a different state of mind. Now what we need to do, in terms of managing your state, we've got other techniques we can deploy to manage your state, but also your own clarity about what you want your state to be is key. But ultimately, we want to take the shift away from focusing too much on the state you were and have been in the past to what you want to be. And as a result of experiencing that state, what it will give you, what you could achieve as an outcome. What do you want as an outcome? What do you want to happen? You talked about qualifying as a teacher, that is an outcome. You talked about wanting to teach, that is an outcome. We want to be very clear about what your outcome is, and that's what's really important. Be very clear about what your outcome is. So for example, someone might have an outcome to be a coach, and to coach 10 clients a week, and to deliver 2 workshops a week to 12 people, and they're very clear about what the outcome is. And in doing that, they'll notice what they see, what they hear, what they feel. They've got the acuity as well that goes with that. I want you to focus on what your outcome is. So you qualify as a teacher, what will the outcome be as a result of qualifying as a teacher?
The outcome of qualifying as a teacher is going to help me maintain and stabilise myself financially, and I don't want to keep going back to the past and saying how unsettled it all was. So I now want to be able to focus on the teaching, to achieving good results with the students. And all these things are going to enable me to do the other desires in my life, which are to travel and to run my own business. So things are unfolding in front of me, but I just need to get through this next 6 months.
Okay. And what's really important when you're doing this process, whenever you've got a client, you're working with a client, what's really important is they focus on the outcome they're looking to achieve, and they're focusing on the desired state. Sometimes we get clients talk about things that have happened in the past and are happening now, and they focus on that and they talk about that. It's about letting that old story go and thinking about the future and taking steps to achieving what you want in the future. Being analytical about the past is not going to solve anything.
No.
We're looking for solutions, looking to go forward, creating a brilliant future, a future that you want for yourself, a future that's going to work for you. So the clearer you are about your outcome, the easier it is for the mind to navigate towards achieving that outcome. So let's be very clear, and let's create an image of what your life will be like, Marie, when you have your outcome. So you've got this teacher qualification, you're teaching people, groups of people, you're financially where you want to be, you're traveling the places you'd like to go. Just close your eyes, really relax, and create an image of your mind of what it would be like.
Okay.
Create an image in your mind of what it will be like to have your outcome. So really relax, breathing in and out. You might feel your heart beating, you're breathing, and we count back from 3 to 1. As I count back from 3 to 1, you become more and more relaxed. Just imagine emptying all your thoughts and feelings into a bin line, and leave that at the front for now. Pick it up later if you wish. But for now, really relax, let everything go. 3, 2, really relax. One hand might feel warm with the other. You can feel your feet against the floor, your back against the chair. Just really relax and let yourself go. And just imagine your outcome. Vividly create your outcome. You talked about teaching, the people you'll be teaching, financial stability, places you'll travel. Think about the outcome you want. Any colours, any sounds, any feelings. Just focus on the outcome you want, the goal you want.
I have a colour, and it's orange. I'm swirling around, tinged with a bit of yellow. At the moment there is a muffled noise. I don't want it silent really.
So I want you to create a powerful image of what will it be like having your outcome, living your outcome. What will you be doing when you've got the outcome you're looking for?
It feels exciting bits of movement going on that I'm really enjoying my lifestyle.
How many people are you teaching?
Yeah, I can see 10 people.
10 people.
Yeah, 10 groups.
Male, female?
Mixed.
Mixed group?
Mostly female, but it's mixed. Yeah.
What are you wearing yourself?
Mm.
What colour are the clothes that you're wearing?
Blues and greens is what I see at the moment.
Blues and greens?
Mm.
And how have you got to the venue to teach?
I just bought myself that nice car I've been looking at.
Fantastic.
Yes. So, yeah, I've driven to the venue in my own new car, and that feels good.
Fantastic.
Never thought about a convertible, but it is. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, I want you now to just, with your eyes closed, Marie, point to a time in the future. I want you to point to a time in the future when you've got this out.
Future.
Point to a time on the floor in the future. Okay, brilliant. Okay, and I want you to point to the here and now.
Well, I'm quite focused as to where I am. That helps anyway.
Okay, the here and now is over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want the here and now to be here. Okay, and the future, and you feel you're comfortable with that proximity between the here and now? Are you comfortable between the proximity of the here and now and the future?
Yeah, I think my future, instead of looking at it in 12 months or 5 years, I'm really looking at the 6 months, 12 months.
Okay.
And that's quite a short time span for me. But I just feel as if I've got to get my focus and to get there. And I feel it's a little bit in the distance now. It's a little bit out of my reach.
Okay.
This 6 months.
Okay.
And
So,
it's really nearer.
okay. So I want you to place the future at a point that you're comfortable with to assess the goal.
Okay.
Where can we place the future so we can assess the
just
goal?
going to look a bit farther out, don't we?
Okay. So we'll go a bit further out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're a bit further out. We can assess the goal and the here and now. Where will the here
Well,
and
I
now?
feel very
Here and now,
sensitive whether that's
okay.
the
So
right
here and
place
now.
to be. So.
That's okay. And you're comfortable between the here and now and the future being where it is. You're comfortable between the 2 points.
I am for this particular.
Okay, for this particular goal.
Mhm.
You happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to just gradually open your eyes and come back to the here and now. Okay. And just step into the future, Marie.
Okay.
I want you to just step into the future. Okay. When you step in the future, and if you can just face the here and now, just stepping into the future. I want you to just close your eyes and really relax and just vividly imagine having the goal. Vividly imagine having that goal. Okay? Notice what you see, what you hear, what you feel. Almost like having a remote control. Turn the sounds up, the feelings, those feelings you associate to before. The colours you were wearing, the people in the group, the car you drove in with. Just fully engage and associate to having the goal. Okay? What's it feel like?
It feels very good because it's actually opened the door to the continuous future.
Okay.
So it's unblocked. I see it as a block. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking previously.
And what was it like to live your life having achieved that outcome?
Freedom. Yeah, it's expansion, satisfaction, and just exciting. Yeah, creating a new energy. It's a new energy for me.
Okay. I just want you to step into a spot just before the goal. So if you just open your eyes, come back to the here and now. If you just take a step into a spot just before achieving the goal.
Okay.
We're just going to break state. So we're going to break state now. Just think of your phone number backwards
Okay, yeah.
and break state. I want you to just stand in the spot just before achieving the goal.
Okay.
And just close your eyes and really relax. And you're standing in the spot so just before you've achieved the goal.
Okay.
Just close your eyes, really relax. And you're in that spot just prior to achieving your outcome? What I want you to do, Marie, is just think about the steps you took to get to your goal. So you're reflecting on the here and now, the point where you moved forward and you achieved your goal. And I want you to think about, having achieved your outcome, what advice would you like to give the person you were when you first started working towards achieving the goal? What advice would you like to give the person you were when you first started achieving the goal?
The one discovery I made when I moved forward was to how far back I am. And I recognise it is a very short time span. Because I was thinking I'd achieve my goal towards the end of April, and I'm thinking we're already 2 weeks into April.
Yeah. So what advice would you want to give the...
It is to go with the flow and to go with your gut feeling, because I am trying to separate myself from a lot of external pressure that I've allowed myself to be subject to.
And what advice could you give the person in the here and now?
Yeah, to keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay, just keep going?
Just keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
keep going forwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I want to do now is, if you just open your eyes and come back to the here and now,
Okay.
I want you to just step into the identity card. You take a step into the identity card, please, Marie. Now I want you to really relax and close your eyes
Right.
and just let yourself go.
Mm-hmm.
We're on step 5. Now, really relax and let yourself go. And I want you to think about your identity. Your identity. Remember, how we identify who we are impacts our behaviour.
Mm-hmm.
So who we are and how we identify with who we are will impact our behaviour. Now, having achieved your outcome, I want you to think about your identity and what's changed about your role. What's changed about your role having achieved your goal? What are you doing different that you weren't doing before, having achieved your goal?
Yeah. I'm working towards within my own remit of my own discipline, which I'm more comfortable with. I'm working with my own time frame that's also manageable and acceptable with other people working around me.
Okay.
It just feels very comfortable. There's not too many things, external things, ruffling the sense of time. Again, yeah, it's like it's opened. Well, it's created a space. You can't say it's opened a doorway. I don't see that, but it's created this space where I can expand everything else that I'm interested in.
And what's your role?
Freedom of movement.
What's your role?
My role.
Yeah.
My role is recognising who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. Recognising who I am, what I'm about. I'm a teacher now, not the nurse. I'm answerable to myself, not to a lot of other people. My role, I'm engaging with new people, I'm teaching new things, but I'm also getting a positive response back, and it feels good. And it's enabling me to live a lifestyle that was only a dream, and it's become a reality.
Okay. Fantastic. I want you to, once again, open your eyes and come back to the here and now. Break state, think of your hand on backwards. I want you to step into values and beliefs, please. Right, you step into values and beliefs. Just close your eyes and really relax. And just think about having achieved your outcome. Think about having achieved your outcome. What has changed about your values and beliefs? What is different about you having achieved your goal?
Well, the belief is my own belief system, so that's stronger and more resilient, is what I was looking for. And my values, well, I recognise my own self-worth,
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. Therefore, it's confidence enhancing.
Yeah.
And I've just got this expansion to be who I'm here to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Achieve my sense of purpose.
What's your sense of purpose and who you need to be?
Yeah. I desire to write and teach and travel, so I can see all that happening. I can see how I can fit it all into times of the year. And then with that, it will enable me to focus where it is that I meant to be living in a settled environment. I've been quite settled in different living environments, so I think by achieving this goal, it will allow the opportunity for me to see where I'm meant to be settled. That's the next goal.
Okay, brilliant. I'm going to just open your eyes and break the state that you found on backwards. And what's really important there, what you're saying there, we talk about having achieved the goal, what's changed, and you make reference to where you didn't have the goal, where you were as well.
Yeah.
Can you see the transition, Marie, between where you were before
Yes.
and having achieved the goal?
Yes. Yeah.
So some transitions. You talked about having that purpose. You talked about living the lifestyle that you want to live, whereas before you were unsettled, and now having achieved the goal, you are settled. You talked about belief patterns that you hold as well, and your identity as well. You talked about, at a level, being a nurse and now being a teacher and engaging with people as well. Can you see the transition between the two?
Yes. Yeah. Very positive.
Okay, I want you now to step into capabilities. Okay, so we step into capabilities. I want you to reflect on having achieved the outcome.
Okay.
And close your eyes, really relax. Having achieved the outcome, what changed about your capabilities? What changed about your capabilities having achieved the outcome?
Well, apart from having new tools and new techniques, I've actually got a new toolbox to put them in.
Okay.
So I like that analogy. My capabilities, well, I've gained new skills and now I'm sharing them. Capabilities, I am capable. I recognise my self-worth in my what I am capable of, what I can achieve, empowering other people to achieve their goals, and self-perpetuating momentum, really, yeah, in a positive way.
Okay.
Capabilities.
Anything else? Any other capabilities that you...
I'm capable of being a teacher, I'm a capable teacher, I'm a capable therapist. I have that confidence, I feel confident to impart the knowledge I have.
Okay, brilliant. So we're just coming back to the here and now. Think of you. And backwards again.
Okay.
We're going to step into behaviour. Can we step into behaviour now? Okay. I want you to really relax and close your eyes and just let yourself go. And think about your behaviour. Having achieved your outcome, what did you do along the way? What are you doing different now having achieved your outcome?
Well, visually, I do see that my reflective self is leaving a lot of the past behind me.
Yeah.
I can actually see that. It's like old cans and old empty and things like that. And in the future, I can just see nice shiny cans all on the shelves that are there for the taking, and just full of opportunities. So each can I pick up has got a new opportunity, and it's for me to label it whichever way I wish. So that's all nice and shiny and bright in front of me. What we're on, the behaviour.
Yeah.
My behaviour, I feel more self-confident. My posture and everything has opened out, and I feel much more confident speaking to people. and it's encouraged me to continue learning and teaching. I just find it very exciting. It's just a new lifestyle. It's just new, and I'm enjoying the newness. It's just recognising that self-worth and that confidence.
Okay, that's brilliant. And if you just gradually come back to the here and now, your own time and your own pace. Okay, we're going to move into the environment now. So we break the state once again. So we just step into the environment.
Okay.
We step into the environment. Okay, I want you to just close your eyes, really relax, and think about having achieved your goal. So if you achieve this goal, think about you've achieved your outcome. What is different in the environment for it? What is different? How has it made an impact in the environment you're in? The people around you, where you are, how has it made an impact in the environment you're in?
My environment is a new experience for me. New people, new building. I've even got a new classroom. It's a room that has been used for other functions, but I've been allowed to adapt it as a classroom. So I'm putting all things into place, the usual teaching aids that are needed. And my environment is it's very comfortable and it's very conducive to the teaching specifically, but that experience is just beginning to let me see how my living environment and the rest of my social environment is expanding and changing, and it feels good. And I had the colour orange previously, and now I see the colour green more.
Okay, that's interesting. Brilliant. Back to the here and now. Just want to take a seat, please, Marie.
Okay.
Just take a seat and really relax. Okay, just close your eyes, really relax, and just take a seat. We break state again. I want you to just reflect on what we've been. Just closing your eyes, just reflect on the journey. Okay. Reflecting on the journey. Reflect on the journey. So we've lived your goal. You've looked at your identity, your values and beliefs, your capabilities, behaviour, environment. Is there any way you want to go back to, Marie? Is there any way that you want to go back to explore again?
I think it's more behaviour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can go back into behaviour.
Between the behaviour and the environment.
Okay. Should we go back to behaviour?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a step back in behaviour.
Okay.
So back into behaviour. So we walk into behaviour and just close your eyes and really relax and explore. Okay. Having achieved your goal, what's changed? Or what's different? Okay.
Yeah. My behaviour is well, this is the new bit. I've got the butterfly sticky pattern. But my behaviour in recognising anything negative coming towards me, that I step back from it a little bit quicker than I used to.
Okay.
So I feel a bit more acutely. So therefore I'm not allowing other interferences like that to happen too greatly while I move forward in this positive, conducive environment. I've noticed that my language and the lingo that I'm using has changed a little as well. And that's good. Yeah, it's like learning a new language to me, just to speak the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to use different words to mean the same thing. It's fun.
Okay. Brilliant. Anything else?
Yeah. I feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
I recognise that in myself. And I suppose, you know, with my own belief system, if you're giving out a positive vibe in your behaviour, then, you know, that's what you're going to come back at you
Yeah.
most of the time, rather than the opposite way around.
Okay. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
As you come back to the here and now. You can take a seat again. Okay, so how do you find the process?
Yeah, it's really helps you explore patterns that maybe you've not even thought about, or even to some logic system, going through it all and then discovering one particular facet more than another. Because at one time I used to focus more on the identity, and now I'm looking at it more about my behaviour and how I am, who I am, and how I portray myself.
Do you think it's helped to bring your goals into line?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
Yes, I can feel it.
Taking that first step towards going to where you want to get to,
Yes,
Yeah.
because my vision wasn't cloudy, because I've experienced many things in the past, but it was just going off tangents, and I just needed to bring it all back in again. Because I've got all the right tools, I just needed to put them all back in a tidy order. Yeah.